Hello, hi, hey, it's your good friend Jay Scott Jewell playing NetHack again. Just got to the bottom of the Gnomish Mines, as I recall, and we're scoping out the place with my three dogs, President, Senator, and Dr. Chompers. I used to have some mummies in here, now no. Secret door, and more zombies. Gotta love them zombies. I would love it if everything in here could just line up in this hallway. Ooh. I'm very excited to have my weapon skills up to... What am I up to? Skilled in dagger, because I think that's the point where you start throwing multiples. It's an exciting time. I'll just let my dogs take care of these whenever possible. It's a great way to get your dogs killed, but that's kind of what they're there for at this stage, especially when you have three of them. Ordinarily you'd want to keep your pets happy and healthy and whatnot, but in a situation where you have three dogs, they're all just dogs. Any one of these could get polymorphed into something better at any time. They all kind of have equal potential that I'd be trying to preserve, so there's no sense in getting too attached to any of them. That is what I was afraid of seeing. That is a minotaur, and that is absolutely the thing that's going to kill me if I can't get out of here. So I at least need to run back. Yeah, because, 19 points of damage done to me in one step. And I have speed boots. So President Chompers, you handle him. I am not doing anything until I am out of dogs. These minotaurs are the worst. And actually, well, no, I don't have any mana. That was the danger in coming down here in the first place. Still just hearing noises. Haven't heard a rumble of distant thunder or anything else that suggests that any of my dogs have died. I'm hoping that's a good sign. Did the Chompers Triumvirate just take care of business? Very exciting. Okay, they're all getting themselves paralyzed by a floating eye, so that's neat. An Etten is a two-headed giant, but I think we can handle him. Unless I shoot in the completely wrong direction for no reason. Okay. Let's use these wands of magic missile until they're empty, which just happened. Empty. Okay, Minotaur is still coming at me. Oh, geez. I really don't want to leave the room. But I also don't want to die at the hands of a Minotaur, although it looks like I'm probably going to. Shoot, 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 shoot. I do have a wand of digging, so I could engrave Elbereth into the ground. Oh, the worst. Okay. Let's give that a try. Let's engrave with R. Ah! Elbereth protected me against the lizard first, and then was corrupted. And then the Minotaur got his shots in. I should have stepped back one more. Well, that's the end of this run. Let's identify my possessions and see what we had. A bunch of +0 daggers, that's expected. Oh, I don't get to know what any of those scrolls were because I left them in that shop. Yeah, magic lamp, magic marker, touchstone, glass, and another touchstone. Ugh, jeez. This is disappointing. So, next time, I'll shoot for Sokoban first, because that's a fun place to go. Yep. Super dead. Did get an end mummy, though, and we got at least one minotaur, right? Or is this the same minotaur that just, like, ran around? Who can say? Yep. Sure, let's see the dungeon overview. Nothing special on most levels, except level 7. Oh, man. Wop. So there we go. That was far too fast. So let's start another one. Yep. Do a wizard again. Okay, what are we starting off with this time? Scroll of charging, already identified. Great. Scroll of punishment, not great to actually have, but good to have identified right off the bat. Potion of speed, I think will not give me permanent speed. I'm pretty sure even if I managed to bless it, that it would not make my speed permanent. Let's find out here on the wiki. Potion of... And this is the kind of stuff that really impresses me about the people who have been playing NetHack forever and ever, where, you know, there wasn't an internet to even host a wiki for them to look stuff up on. They just kind of had to take notes or know things. Yeah. Potion of speed, not permanent, ever. Ring of searching, cool. Ring of stealth, also fairly cool. There's better rings out there, but those are not bad to start with. And I get a drum. A drum right off the bat. I'm also excited about my spellbook of knock, because that means I don't have to worry about keys most of the time. That'll make early exploration easier. Ooh. Yeah, I'll find those stairs. There's a newt. I was hoping he'd have a corpse for me to eat for that precious mana boost. Although early turns, I'm fairly good at surviving. Don't generally have a lot of problems there. I'll take those darts because they're a ranged attack at all. Obviously, ideally, I would have daggers, but you generally don't get your stack of daggers until you do the gnomish mines. Let's see if this wand is anything. You always kind of hope that it's a wand of wishing. It probably isn't. Ooh! Okay, so instead of whatever I wrote, it has now transformed into, they say that a stethoscope is no good if you can only hear your heartbeat. Because it transformed the text into something else, or a polymorph, morph that text around, we know that it is a wand of polymorph. So what's super great about that is that if I want to, and I almost certainly do, I can zap my pet with this wand of polymorph to make it some huge, better monster. Well, I don't remember when that's actually best to do. I think when you polymorph your pet, it happens based on the level that you're on. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. Let's find out. Okay, not really seeing. But, yeah, so let's just do this to do it, I guess. Let's turn my kitten. Oh, I'll almost certainly keep that right off the bat. It is a hill giant, so that's cool. It's a humanoid. He can put on armor, stuff like that. He's fast. He's strong. Yeah, I'll take that for the time being. So that's my pet giant now, rather than cat. And let's name this guy Shoot. I just want to call him Biggin. He's a biggin. So that's a cool find right off the bat. Slippery Cloak is an oilskin cloak, which can keep you and your stuff all safe and dry, prevent rusting. Wow, a newt swarm. Why are you guys swarming? Neither one of them left a corpse. That's a shame. I really like it when I get that little boost of mana from eating a gnome corpse. What do I have? Let's put those darts in my quiver and fire them off. Oh. Not that I'm particularly worried about grid bugs at this stage, but you know, doesn't hurt. Oh, up here, this little blue hash mark there is one of the new things in 3.6.0. It's the object itself isn't new, but the fact that it can generate randomly around the dungeon is new. It's just iron bars. And I don't know if there are any special effects related to iron bars other than, you know, just being decorative. You know, if they drop anything when you break them, or if they can be broken, or any of that kind of stuff. Don't know. Don't know at all. Also don't know where my pet giant got off to. Where'd you go, biggin? Cast knock to open that door. Yep, there you are. Let's go downstairs. That's just very cool to have a pet giant. It does mean that he's going to be trying to pick stuff up and use it from time to time. Yep, he's eating that fox corpse. So, like, presumably, he'll come and try to use this sword. Maybe. I don't know, I thought giants could use weapons and stuff. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Ooh. Let's open this box. And there really shouldn't be traps on this, but I'll check. Great. Let's loot this box. Oh, come on. I don't like that at all. So now I am stunned and hallucinating for goodness knows how long. And I can... So basically what that does is make it impossible to tell what's really what. Like, I can look at that, and it'll say it's a wraith, but its description is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, which that's not true. And the Jabberwock, but it's secretly a succubus. There's a major demon. It's saying it's an archlich. Humanoid yellow mold. So basically the descriptions all just flash around every time you do anything at all. If you move, everything flashes around. If you wait, everything flashes around. You get a bunch of crazy messages about everything. I want to look at something on the map, and I think it also affects the encyclopedia ratings on things. So it's a ghost horse, and then if I ask for more info... Yeah, so if I were to do that on one of the crazy objects, a pony. More ponies. I don't know, it's neat. It's just neat. The Vendor of Yizzard, as opposed to the Wizard of Yendor. Oh, and I don't get any more encyclopedia info on that. So it's neat because you get to see a bunch of wacky effects and messages and stuff. It's less neat because, like, I can tell right now that that's my pet because I remember he was standing in the doorway. But as soon as, you know, something else enters the room or he leaves... Okay, I'm not stunned anymore, so that's good. Ah, great. If he were to leave the room and come back, I would have no way of knowing whether or not he was a monster. Which could be terrifying. Oh, no, Biggin! Biggin, come back! I need that box. Well, I don't need the box so much as I want to know what's inside it. Ooh, I will absolutely take those food rations. Yes, yes. So because the strength is much higher, my pet is capable of just picking up that box outright, which is not usually true. That does mean that I'll have a much easier time stealing from shops insofar as I can, you know, put all of my gold in a box and put everything else in a... Oh, is this Gnomish Mines already? Great. I can put everything else in a pile with a cursed object, and then he'll avoid that pile and just keep stealing my gold over and over. I can do credit cloning, essentially, really easily because my pet's strength is so darn high. Assuming I can keep him fed. Let's open that door. So that's excited. I'm excited to have a giant for a pet. There's certainly better pets, and I could keep polymorphing him with the wand to try and get such a pet. But the problem with that is that I could end up triggering system shock, which is a thing that happens with polymorphing that just basically destroys whatever the thing is. So it can be pretty tragic if you're polymorphing a pile of items to get different items out of it. But the same thing can happen to your pets or to yourself. So it's something to be wary of when polymorphing. When polymorphing basically anything. So I just want to clear the rest of the floor and make sure I've seen everything before we go down for real. And I'm glad I checked out both of those levels before I leveled up. So they're all using, you know, the level 1 monster template. Does this actually go anywhere? Wow. It very almost connects these whole 2 passages. Let's eat food rations, since we have so darn many. Oh. Let's get rid of that jackal and eat it, and then wait for my pet. Come here. Come here, man. Level 3 already. Oh, wow. There's level 4. This is very convenient for, you know, running for Sokoban right quick. So the box is locked. Let's knock. Now it's open. Check it. You know what? Let's check it 3 times. Alright, didn't see anything. Let's open it. No traps. Potions, one of which is water. Let's take both of them. If I can figure out how cursed or not this water is, that'll be good information to have. Oh, it looks like we gotta wrap things up here, so I'll leave it here for now. We'll keep exploring the dungeon with this new version of the wizard who doesn't need a key. And he has a gigantic, giant pet. And we'll see how far we get. Hopefully we can get to Sokoban, because Sokoban's a lot of fun. But I will see you next time. For now, I am signing off. Bye-bye.